Rum bum bum da dum dum da dum da dum 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 da dum dum da dum da. Hey oh, hey oh. I'm out by myself and I thought I'd say hi. So I'm out by myself and I thought I'd say hi. Oh my god, my audio is fucking horrible again. What is going on? Okay, I don't understand. Let's just... So I did a recording earlier and the recording was fine. Oh shit, I'm dropping my phone. Okay, Nope. Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back because let me fix this bullshit. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn it up. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna turn it up. That's beautiful. Okay, guys, well, let's see. Christopher Goodrich, hey guys, the others are late again. Darn them. Well, to be fair, well, no, they're super late. But yeah, we had I had a work emergency, and they're being really cool and coming in super late. But I told them both, hey, my door is unlocked, so feel free to walk right in when you get a chance. So they're coming eventually. Here, let's. Oh, there's the first one. There he is.
Hey, jerk.
Hey, we're live.
Oh shit! Hello.
I had to do an audio test.
Oh,
Something. Right. So last week, I checked the audio, and it was fucking horrible. Like.
Yeah, I got that. I got that from my girlfriend too. She said there was a lot of feedback.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But here, let's.
Yeah, I got that. I got that from my girlfriend too. She said there was a lot of feedback.
Yeah. Okay. So we got it fixed.
All right. Good.
But it was really bad last week. So
sorry about that, to viewers.
So I did some testing and
got it hashed out. Did you?
Well, I just had to unplug and replug things in while streaming. So we're halfway hashed.
Easy troubleshooting. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So welcome guys to.
Where's Unsettling Mustache?
He's walking still.
Shit.
Again. So welcome guys to Just Another Nerdy Podcast. Feel free to download us, watch us live, YouTube noon. Yep.
Except for today.
So the reason why we are so late today is because I had a work shift and you guys were gracious enough to work with me on my
I'm not doing shit. So.
shitty schedule. So well, thank you anyways. Good. I've been oh god, yeah. My coworker had an emergency today.
Oh no.
And she was like, "Hey, no one's dying.
That's good.
But we're just like she really needed me to cover a shift, and I always try and cover." The great thing about my two coworkers are like I have three, but the two that I'm talking about specifically, not to take away from the other coworker. The great thing about them is they've got like 10 years experience each.
So they know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, and they've always had my back.
All right,
so
that's always good in a coworker.
Yeah, so I always try to have their back.
Camaraderie, you know.
Well, they're just to that ascended level of waiting that if shit goes wrong, they just sort of like. We're fine. Like they know how to.
This might as well happen. Let's see if we can make it less shitty.
Yeah, they know how to roll with the punches, and so they've seen me like almost create catastrophic level emergencies and just done a few like minute tweaks and they saved. So,
that's all right.
So that's just they've always just had my back in that way, and so I really appreciate them. Whereas Christopher, hopefully Tommy don't come in with a ski mask up. The fuck are you talking about, Tommy? Or not Tommy, Chris?
Chris, I would have to agree. That would be really fucking creepy. But I mean, if that's his choice of leisure wear for this fine summer afternoon, I'm not gonna like fault him for it. You know?
Actually, you want to know a funny story?
Absolutely.
My aunt had this boyfriend a long time ago. He's gone.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, he had severe diabetes.
Oh.
And he was one of those guys that, ate himself to death.
Like Wilford Brimley levels of diabetes?
Yeah,
talking about diabetes.
So he lost his foot.
Oh, dear.
And I think he lost both of his feet and part of his hands.
Oh, dear.
And he'd scoot around town. This was well after my aunt was dating him, by the way.
Okay.
I think my aunt would probably reinforce that point. She'd be like, listen.
He was not a footless, half-handed dude when I started chilling with him, all right?
And when he passed away, my parents were, cleaning out his place because, we were, some of the only people that he had, in his life. And so, we're cleaning it out, and he had, his entire closet was filled with boxes of Snicker bars and, the Mountain Dew, cans of Mountain Dew. And he just ate himself to death. Anyways.
Jesus.
What the fuck were we talking about?
you were telling me about this guy.
I was going to tell you the funny part.
Ski mask.
Ah, there we go. So to get to the funny part of the story, anyways, when he was walking,
I just
wanted to kind of lay out the groundwork of Randy Kissling.
Okay.
Shit, I said his name. He's a great guy. Anyways,
shout out to Randy.
He was one of my favorite people. You know that house the little house I have in front of my place, the little blue. He made that.
Really?
Yeah, and he painted it.
That's really nice.
Yeah, he was very nice. He gave it to me and everything, and so I keep it.
He's an artistic, creative person.
Yeah.
Sucks that he lost some of his hands, because I'm sure that impeded his creativity.
I mean, at that point, he wasn't doing anything anyways. That was from when he was dating my aunt era, where, she actually motivated him. Oh my god, I look fat. Welcome, guys. Anyways, so there's one day when he was walking. At one point, he was out walking, and he was wearing a ski mask in March. It was 60-degree weather, and he walked around the bank.
Why?
And he got stopped.
What possessed him? He's like, you know what? I think it's a great idea. I'm gonna don this here ski mask, and I'm going to troll my way around the bank about 6 times and see what happens.
Yeah. He got stopped by the police, and they definitely questioned him. It's why he was wearing a ski mask, 60-degree weather. Where's the cold?
Is that his answer?
Yeah. And then he also he got questioned again years later because he genuinely was literally just watching this kid mow because he was like, oh, what's that kid doing? And then he stood there and just watched this kid mow for a long time. And his parents came out and were like, there's a pedophile if I've ever seen one. And he wasn't like I'm trying to steal this kid. He was just like, oh, that kid's mowing. Look at him go. Yeah, it was weird.
If you watch somebody do some yard work and they're good at it, it's kind of interesting to watch.
I guess.
I grew up in the blue collar kind of situation. My dad, his lawn is his fucking baby, man.
Oh yeah.
That shit looks like a fairway when my dad's done with it, and it's pretty interesting to watch him actually zooming around on his fucking lawnmower because you can tell there's a method to what he's doing.
We lived out at the Grange camp for a long time,
oh, yeah?
And my dad loved it out there because he could mow that whole place. And that was his thing. He loves mowing. He still loves it.
Heavy machinery, because that's actually something zero grab lawnmowers. Have you ever ridden one of those? One of the ones with the bars on the side?
No, but I want one of those. Those would be cool.
They're so fucking fun, and they go faster than you think they should. They can hit 30 miles an hour, dude.
Herbert the pervert alert. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Very good input, Chris.
While we're doing this, I'm gonna text my wife. Sorry.
Alright, that's fine.
But yeah, so, Tommy's on his way.
God damn it, Tommy. Did you hear me come in, or were you busy talking to yourself / the viewers?
I was busily talking to myself. I'm dressed like this because I'm just fucking in between shifts today. I'm like, okay.
Well, you working split shift today?
Yeah, I had to. So I worked this afternoon for my coworker, and then tonight's my actual shift.
All right.
So it's just kind of. I'm
So
just
wait,
like,
5 or something?
why even 4:30?
Oh,
That's yeah.
fun
Yeah.
shit.
But anyways,
Sadly, we can't go over time today.
Hey.
I hear it rustling. Might be the Tom. Tommy!
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
He's here!
He has returned!
Upstairs.
Hey, Tommy.
Filming. Hey, can you close the door real quick? Not that, the door.
Tommy. The door you just walked through, Tommy.
I think Tommy woke up and then ran here, right? Is that?
No, I was in the shower.
Oh, okay.
And I set an alarm for 2:30 so that I could get out and get ready, and I didn't hear my alarm. I was just standing there in the shower. And I got out, I got dressed, and I saw that it was like 10:52, and I was like, fuck, are we still
Do you drink in the shower too, Tommy?
No,
Oh. That's a little
I don't
awkward.
drink.
I used to drink in the shower. It's also where I used to cry.
I've
Your
done
tears seem so small in the shower.
I've
Harry.
done some of that before.
It's the sound.
Okay, so apparently
Sound of showers.
it's okay to drink beer in the shower, but when you have a fucking bottle of whiskey on the shelf in the shower to take periodic swigs of, that's fucking tragically sad.
Would someone tell you that's tragically sad?
All of the roommates I've ever
I
had.
cried.
Oh, okay.
I cried last week after leaving here.
Yeah, why?
Right, I got my white headphones back. Paid $350 for those like a year ago. They're really nice. Got to the shop to hang out with my dudes, and I went to take them off my neck, and I just moved them this way a little bit, and the left side snapped.
Fuck.
Like completely in half, and I was like, these are $350. And my two dude friends were like, dude, chill out. I was like, $300.
No! You have no idea how much I've spent!
These headphones are so nice, dude.
They still work on both sides, so I'm just gonna like duct tape that left side on.
There you go.
Like-
That's creativity.
Hell yeah.
Ever notice that Tommy and the guy that dances on the Subway commercial look alike in the face? Who the fuck is the guy that dances in the Subway commercials?
I will say that he doesn't look like Jared, which is a good thing.
You know what? That motherfucker.
I win.
He gives Jared's everywhere a bad name.
He's given Jared's everywhere a bad name before he started a sex ring.
And then he started a sex ring.
He gave Jared's a bad name because Jared's like constantly, oh, Subway. And I'm like, I'm gonna kick you down the stairs.
You gotta kick your son in the ribs.
Yeah.
I've been eating Subway every day. How come I haven't lost 200 pounds?
You're not eating the right Subway sandwiches.
You're supposed to eat. You're supposed to walk 3 miles a day and eat
It was. I think it was.
veggie ones.
I think
nothing.
it was like whole wheat bread,
and
turkey,
veggies.
and mustard. That was.
Did he
it.
have turkey?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I thought he had
turkey.
just like
The
a
ones
veggie
that
one.
you can eat like 5 of them, and you're like, I'm not even full.
Yeah.
That's why I stick with the meatball sub with
That's my favorite.
so much sauce on it that the meatballs are basically floating.
Jared, yeah. Ooh.
I
Jared-
love sauce, man.
I'm unhealthy. I ask for extra mozzarella cheese and just
Oh.
have them loaded up. Oh.
Dude, I have him dust that shit, with the Parmesan cheese right after. I asked him to make it look like Johnny Depp's apartment in 1985.
It's good, except the other day when we were there, I was like, can I get extra Parmesan cheese? And that lady was just like,
Go to hell.
for like 10 minutes, she was shaking the shit
when.
out of that thing.
Say when.
Literally, I was like, okay, that's good. And she just kept shaking. I was like, whoa.
You
like,
said extra, bitch.
And
That's probably. I'm not as a server. She probably lost her shit. That's what happened because there's times where I'm like,
I mean,
I'm gonna make this person like. I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay?
Okay, tell me.
When people ask me for napkins, I tell myself in my head that this is a punishment to them, but they don't even know it. But I grab like a fuckload of napkins and I put it down, and I'm like, "Here's your napkins," and I think, "Yeah, that'll embarrass the shit out of them. Take that, you slob." That's me in my head. But I know they're like, "Oh, extra napkins, thanks," and I'm just
outwardly, have a nice day.
Yeah, no problem. All problems in my head.
They're the dude with a 3-inch stack of napkins on the corner of their table.
That's what I do. I give them like a fuckload of napkins.
I used to get angry in my head when I worked at McDonald's.
Oh god, dude. Fucking preach.
Every time people that made the sandwiches fucked up the sandwiches, and then I'd get orders back, and then I'm like, what? Oh, well, somebody messed up sandwiches. Well, I just took over making sandwiches. Well, the customer's yelling in the Gap at me.
I don't understand.
I watched I was working one day on the grill.
Any fucking respect to the
Right.
server.
Right.
It's not that hard. They're people too.
I was operating the grill one day at McDonald's, and this dude made a McRib wrong 4 times when he was making sandwiches, and all of the customer wanted was no onions and no pickle, and they fucked it up 4 times.
Can I stop you there? There are 3 components to a McRib, and they asked them to remove 2 of them. That's a really fucking easy sandwich. How do you fuck that up?
They fucked it up 4 times, and the dude was nice the first 2, and then the third one he's like, "All right, come on!" Like he was irate. Come on, man. That 4th time he's like, "All right, if this is messed up one more time, I'm leaving." Well, they messed it up another time, and instead of leaving, he took that fucking sandwich and he chucked it through the gap, and it missed me, but it hit the dude that was making the sandwiches and exploded all over him. And then he's like, "No onion and no pickle." And then that dude looked right at him and he's like, "Yes, sir." And he made it with no onion and no pickle.
He remembered it while getting a McRib to the face.
Yeah.
You do petty shit when you're a server. Like, there was this family that used to come into McDonald's that I used to work at, that he also worked at, and their child had every food allergy that you could fucking think of. Like, the kind of person that should not eat at a fast food restaurant because there's nothing in there that they can fucking eat. And I had the person who gave me the order go, "Hey, wash your hands, change gloves." I'm like, got it, I'm cool with it. So I started walking in a different direction. I had another person come up to me face to face and say, "Hey, wash your hands and change your gloves." I'm like, I'm on it. And then I had my manager come up to me while I was washing my hands and say, "Hey, make sure you change your gloves, all right?" It's like, they're in the trash. I'm washing my hands. And then as I was turning to fucking make the patty in a plastic container, the guy on the other side of the counter, because it was lunch rush, he leaned over and went like, "Hey, dude, make sure you use it." So I was like, "Fuck you." Like, pretty loud, and then I make direct eye contact with the person behind the counter that ordered it, and I pulled on my gloves slowly, and then I made their sandwich while maintaining eye contact, and I walked it up to the fucking heated landing zone, and I stared them down until they took the bag.
The strangest order I ever got was an old lady came in and ordered a bun.
That's it.
Nothing else.
She just wanted some toast.
Yeah, I got an order up there and it said like 1 bun, and I was like, "What? We don't do that." "Yeah, we do. We have a button for that." "What?" This lady just wants the bun. So she came in and she ordered a hot fudge sundae and 1 quarter pounder bun.
That's peculiar.
My kitchen guys hate
She's
me
probably a serial
sometimes because I'm like I'm what they call the yes man.
The yes man.
Because here's my theory. Okay,
Do you carry?
So no, I have
Hey.
the 3 main bosses at Westside.
Of course.
There's the parents and the son.
Yeah.
But I also consider all the people on my floor kind of my bosses, because the thing is my bosses pay me when I'm on the floor like $4 something an hour, and then the rest of the people pay me anywhere from like $10 to $15 an hour. So I consider those 3 people, they employ me, so they get their 50%. But I consider the rest of the floor 50% my boss also.
Well, yeah, the customers have to make what you pay.
So I'm flexible as shit. Like and they go, "You're just a yes man." I'm like, "Yeah, it must be nice just to have 3 bosses." and they were sitting there like, there was something where I was like, "Oh yeah, I need a brisket with no bun." They're like, "Yeah, we'll see if it comes out with no bun." And I said, or no, I said I need an omelet with double cheese, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll see." And I said, "Yeah." They said, "Yeah, we'll see. I don't think that's in the system." I said, "Oh, there's a cheese button, and I'll tell you where to put it." And we just joked back and forth, but I was like, "Oh yeah," like, and Mike's like, "Motherfucker, Lucas, get over here."
Speaking of cheese, there's one story from when I worked at McDonald's that I'm not super proud of. I was a grill guy.
Only one.
Shut up. I worked in the grill, and every time I had an evaluation, for like raises and whatever, just performance evaluations, they would always tell me you need to work on your people, because I'm not a people person. I don't particularly like the human race very much. They don't really agree with me.
You don't have to like the human race. You just have to pretend to like the human
Exactly.
race.
I've gotten better at it since
Be a good fucking actor.
Since this story happened.
I'm just gonna pause you real quick, okay? So gamers, you remember Travis?
I do.
You remember how shitty Travis was at customer service?
I do.
Yeah. I argued with him for hours, and I was like, one day I was just like, all you have to do is be like, instead of being like, you need anything else? You look at him like, you need anything else? And he goes, what? So I'm just supposed to change the fucking inflection of my voice? And I was like, yes! And he goes, oh, that's when he figured out customer service. Sorry, go back.
I miss Travis.
So it was about 8:30 at night. Our dinner rush had just lulled, and our counter guy was like, hey, I need to smoke. I was like, all right, cover the counter. He's like, yes, but the back window guy could cover the grill while you're up here. So I walk up and I stand there. And I'm just standing there. And then this guy comes in real fast and real angry. He slaps his bag on the counter and he goes, there's no cheese on this sandwich. So I look at him, deadest straight face ever. Not my division. Sit down. And he sat down. And then the guy who was working the front counter came back, grabbed his cigarette. I'm like, hey, that guy doesn't have any cheese on the sandwich. I'll be in the grill.
I'll be in the grill.
For the rest of his life, that guy's gonna remember the day the McDonald's guy told him it wasn't his division to fix the cheese problem.
Not my division. Sit down. Yes,
Not my
sir.
division. Sit down. Okay.
I'll never forget.
Buddy.
Because you don't want the McDonald's guy to fuck. He's gonna be the first one to stab your ass. You know, like everywhere else, it's like me, I get paid $15 and $20 an hour. I'll put up with your shit all goddamn day, and if not, I'll go home and never come back. But the McDonald's guy,
I make $8 an hour.
you don't get paid enough.
Wow,
to fucking
8. I wish I
stab
made
you.
8 when I worked there.
You should know that. Like, you should know when you go in and you go to pick a fight with the McDonald's guy.
Oh, if it helps, Jared, I looked a lot more intimidating. I weighed about 120 pounds more,
Okay.
and my hair was stark ass fucking white.
I remember that.
So I looked like I was about to stab someone just idly.
See,
Don't test
that's
me,
what I'm
man.
saying is don't stop fucking with the McDonald's people.
They just want to give you your food
They
and
literally
then never
just want-
see you
Yeah,
again.
literally. Don't want to see you. Oh.
Okay, so moving away from weird
Shoot.
customer service stories,
Should we talk about? Did you guys watch E3 at all?
I watched some
I
highlights.
watched 100% of it.
You watched one? I watched like.
The only thing I missed was the Ubisoft conference, and I watched a recap of that. And then I missed Sony because I had to work early, and of course Sony started at like 8 or 9 o'clock our time, and I was like, well, fuck, I gotta go to work. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I had to. So I missed Nintendo because I was busy working. But I feel like that's okay because I watched it when I came home. Like, but
It was Smash and Pokemon, so you didn't miss much. And then there was a couple other things like Fire Emblem for the Switch.
Yeah, Fortnite, which was expected.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Fuck Fortnite.
That game fucking sucks.
It's not terrible, but
I haven't touched it, but I mean, there's a reason why it's free. So
I think that's the reason why it's one of the #1 games right now, because it's completely free.
Yeah, there's one game that I'm actually super stoked on. It's the Elder Scrolls Blades.
Oh yeah!
I'm really fucking excited
I
about
was-
that.
Okay, I watched that.
I was kind of pissed that wasn't an on that day release. He was like, "You can pre-order it now," and I was like, "Fuck you! I want it."
Well, then I heard rumors it's coming to. I heard rumors it's coming to other platforms. So then I was like, "Why are you pushing the mobile? I probably won't even play it on my phone if it comes to anything else."
I'd play it on my phone, or yeah.
He said that you could be playing it on your phone and be in combat with somebody at home on VR, which means it would be cross-platform, which is really fucking interesting. Because that's a really that's a daring thing to do.
If they put the VR guy would kick my ass.
If they put out a version of it for the Switch, or like if they're just doing all the consoles, that'd be really cool.
It would be really interesting.
That would be nice.
I'm pretty fucking stoked on it, man. I love the Elder Scrolls games.
Is anybody else? How do you guys feel about the Elder Scrolls 6 announcement?
I'm a little pissed that it didn't have more fucking substance.
Yeah.
It was a 30-second teaser trailer.
It was a 30-second. They panned. It had that badass song from Skyrim playing, and I was like, "Oh yeah!" And then nothing, and then black, and I was like, "Fuck you, Todd Howard."
People are starting to say that it's not like it won't be released till next console, possibly.
Oh god, I'd be so angry.
Yeah. I posted a thing on it on Facebook, and one of my best friends, Derek, was like, "Yeah, releases in 2021." I was like, "I'll kill you." Like, I'll straight up murder you.
I'll actually stab someone.
And I think the reason why, and they've said it before, I'm surprised they even announced it, because Todd Howard, other people have said before, like, we have ESO Online, and it's doing great, so why would we need to do Elder Scrolls 6 yet? So now that it's in development, I wonder if they're going to take people from ESO Online. Because the story was they were developing ESO Online and wasn't worried about Elder Scrolls 6 yet.
I guess I'm just gonna have to play Skyrim on my fridge.
That was the greatest moment.
That was a good one. I like how he's like, had to do it. Had to do it. Who was the other guy? Oh, so, okay. Yeah, it was the Elder Scrolls. So, okay, I'm not familiar with the names.
Coming to
well.
Etch-a-Sketch.
But there was him, and then there was the other guy. They gotta say, like, my favorite line ever, where he, like, after the Wolfenstein thing, where he's like, we're gonna bring fuck Nazis to all of you. Like, no, it's like...
My favorite line from E3 is when Todd Howard was talking about Fallout 76, and he's talking about the special edition. He's like, it also comes with a poster, and then he does like a 2-second pause, and the lights go off, and the poster's glowing, and he's like, and it glows in the fucking dark. And I was like, Jesus, Todd, calm down. I was like, calm down. And I'm like, wait, I watched Bethesda Showcase and heard fuck like 3 times. What?
Yeah, the Bethesda guys have the most fun, I think.
They're just they don't give a fuck anymore.
I didn't really care about that live performance. Before their conference.
What the hell was that?
That
guy was the most pumped I've ever seen about anything.
So I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, RGT85. He was doing a live stream of it, so I was watching his reactions, and he knew the guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, they got this dude, awesome." I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
I thought it was like some European dude coming out for a minute to say like, "Hey, are you talking about this game now?"
I thought he was gonna have a stroke on stage. He was like,
and then he just like, and then a whole band pops out. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
And then he started losing his damn mind.
He just starts to, and I was like,
somebody get him an oxygen machine.
And it was really funny because like they would like clip to different people in the audience, and like the first guy was just going,
yeah.
And then there was like some people, there was like a front row just like just jamming their ass out, and then it's back to a few really confused people like, what the fuck is happening?
I think my favorite.
How did I get here?
My favorite moment was just it wasn't like a what the fuck is happening moment. It was just a really kind of strange moment. You know, the Ghost trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That a little too much white guy playing the Japanese flute in the coolie hat in the traditional Japanese. It's like you couldn't find an Asian guy that could play the fucking flute. That is why
that reminds me of I was watching videos on Facebook, and it was playing one, and you know how it autoplay the next on Facebook Mobile, and it was showing this scene from Super Sentai, Japanese Power Rangers, pretty much. And I was just watching, and it was some crossover, and I don't watch Super Sentai, but it was some crossover where 2 different teams crossed over, and it was all these skinny Japanese dudes and like 3 skinny Japanese chicks, and then the one weird member on the other team was this short, fat, balding white dude, and I was like, what? How did he get into a Super Sentai? What? So he flew to Japan. So
he saw the ad.
They're all doing their Japanese.
I'm gonna become a Super Sentai.
They're all doing their Japanese, like it's morphin' time, and then it's like the fat dude, then he's like, morph! And I was like, what? What's going on? I laughed way too hard.
Hey Chris, did you watch E3? What was some of your favorite stuff? I think we had like
Super
last
Smash
episode we had
Ultimate. 2
people.
Oh shit, dude, we have more than one fucking viewer right now.
I think we have 2 people watching.
Oh my god, look at us go!
Oh guys, actually, I just realized I'm the other viewer.
God fucking damn it!
Oh man,
You got our fucking hopes up, Jared.
Someone else hit
What a
like
tease.
though when I announced what time we were doing it today. Someone else. I don't remember his name. It's gone. But there's 2, like Chris was like, yeah, and someone else was like, yeah. I'm like,
He's like, oh fuck, we got 2 yes. I mean, we know we
I have a second viewer.
And then he got in his time machine and disappeared.
She's asleep right now.
Well, I know, but she'll be watching it later.
Yeah, she'll be watching it later.
I know my buddy Drake watches.
Yeah, that too. That's who is it.
Oh,
yeah,
is my buddy Drake?
Like, yeah, Drake. Drake's been participating. Thank you, Drake.
I know my uncle from Nebraska watches later on too. Like he's seen our first couple episodes.
Yeah, it's really weird that that whenever blonde moment, I missed it. Okay.
All right. Chris.
So it's really weird though. Like I'll as soon as I'm done, it'll click how many people have viewed it, and usually it's like 11 people. Like holy shit.
Oh shit! Look at us go.
11 people are watching me.
Today will be 12.
Today will be 12.
Dude, I'm gonna piss myself with excitement if we ever hit triple digits.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll piss myself right here on
too.
camera. Triple digits!
Let's not. This is my apartment. So at least wait till we get to his apartment.
I'll piss on my own floor.
Yeah, piss on his floor, not mine. My wife. I can hear it now. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Why did one of your friends piss on the floor in the computer room?
These guys have been potty trained.
We hit triple digits, honey.
We hit triple.
We had to.
100 people watched us at one time. What? We're divorced.
This is it. See you later.
But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the E3, but I feel like the magic is dead.
They were all kind of like, every conference had one or two really good things, and then the rest was just like, eh. Like Microsoft's had the Gears 5 trailer. I've only played one Gears of War game. None of the others excited me. I saw the trailers at E3. They didn't excite me. The Gears of War 5 trailer, I was like, wow, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, well, there was some weird shit in that trailer.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And that was good. And then the announcement that they acquired those game studios, I was like, yeah, so in like 2020 we'll get some new games.
2020.
2021. And
I don't know.
the thing that excited me the most, one of my all-time favorite game series is the Tales of series. They've got a billion of them.
Yeah,
Tales of
I read
Symphonia,
that.
Tales of Abyss, and Tales of Vesperia was announced for during the Xbox thing, and I was all excited. And I was like, this couldn't get any better. And then I was reading an article on it later on, and it was announced multiplat, so it's coming to everything. And I was like, fuck yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite games.
I'm kind of interested in the Obsession game, which is the skate game.
Yeah.
Because they said it's basically Skate 4, but not made by the same people.
Yeah, people have been
Sweet.
people have been calling
Yeah.
for Skate 4 for a while, and they're like, well, it's not Skate 4, but here you go. And like, I'm not a skater at all, but I played Skate and it was super fun. I was like, I can't even stand on a skateboard, but this game was awesome.
Yeah, I really want to play, like, or I really want some more skate. Like, my last favorite thing I ever played was Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Like, I thought that one was kind of the peak because it was like level of like it hit this peak level of absurdity, but fun.
Yeah,
and like it still stayed semi-grounded enough they could do stuff.
Kind of like Saints Row the Third.
Yeah,
I actually had,
except for with skating.
honestly
That's what I
enough,
want.
one of my favorite Tony Hawk games, I had one for the DS. The graphics were shitty, but it was called like Downhill Skate. It was a DS only one, and literally you just were skating downhill on these levels, doing tricks. And I used to get mad every time I played it because I was like, this game looks like shit. Why is it so fun? What?
Game's
bullshit.
bullshit sucks.
That's what I want. Like I want that again. Like I want Sonic and like Sonic 2.
Where's my Sonic Mania?
I swear to God, if you say Sonic Riders, I'm gonna fucking
No, it's
slap
like
you.
Sonic.
Sonic Adventure?
Maybe it's Sonic Adventure 2. It's no, it's a 3D Sonic game.
CD Blast?
Steam. Where are you? I own it.
3D.
All right, let's all look at
Let's look at my
Jared's computer, guys. I'll get out of here.
Let's all judge his Steam library.
Let's do it.
Only 88 games?
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking tool.
Sonic Adventure 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love Sonic Adventure 2.
I love Sonic Adventure.
It was like that. It reached that level. It was fun.
I was never
Yeah.
a huge Sonic fan.
I was so okay. Here's the thing. I
I
grew
love
up
Sonic.
with a Super Nintendo, and I was jealous of all my Sega friends because they had Sonic, and I'm like, Sonic's so fucking cool. He eats chili dogs. Like,
I grew up with both because I had a Super Nintendo, and my uncle that I lived with had a Sega Genesis, and I would just shove it in all my friends' faces. But then when N64 came out, they got one right away, and I didn't. And then they were like, yeah, check out these graphics. And I went to a friend's house, and I watched him play Super Mario 64. And I thought Super Nintendo was the pinnacle of graphics. Like, I was young. I was like, this can't get any better. Blew my fucking mind when I saw Super Mario 64. I got over there. I was like, that's fucking real life. Oh, my God.
can you imagine how cool that looked?
Yeah.
And have you picked it up and looked at it recently? It's
Yeah,
a pile of puke garbage.
I would probably love it.
Polygon.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I remember when I thought Ocarina of Time was the greatest graphics we're gonna get, and I was like, this is real life. I am like in this adventure. It's so like immersive. And then like I went back and played the original, and I was like, this looks like shit. So now, if you're gonna play Ocarina of Time, you gotta play the 3DS version because
Yeah.
they updated all the graphics and it looks beautiful.
It's really weird to see, like, especially when you go from console to console, like stepping up
from like Xbox 360 to Xbox One, I was like, this is like, I mean, it looks nicer, but it's not that impressive. And then I step back to Xbox 360, I'm like, this looks like fucking shit. And then I'm like, and then I go back to my Xbox One, I'm like, yeah, that's better.
That happened.
Like, it scares me for Xbox 27 or whatever, you know, like.
That happened with my One X.
Xbox 720.
There is certain games on One X, when you buy them now, there's an additional download, and it makes the games look better. And so I started playing Knights of the Old Republic. I bought it on my One X.
Good fucking game.
Looked beautiful. And then when I had to sell my One X to pay for bills, I was like, oh, I'll just load it up on my computer. There's no graphical improvements on the PC, and I was like, God, this game looks like shit. Like,
Yeah,
what?
it's garbage. Like they make like hot garbage. It's weird, like how.
Oh, this is sexy ass garbage.
It's weird how it goes like from like looking like the pinnacle, like the future, and then you go back and you look at it and you're like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know why your brain would automatically to sexy garbage. When I think of hot garbage, I think of my summer days throwing garbage out of the back of my dad's pickup truck at the dump. You ever held hot garbage and smelled it at the same time?
No, I have not.
No, I have not. I stay away from hot garbage.
Well, I didn't have a choice. It was a chore.
It was a chore. It was a chore, motherfucker.
I remember
It was
chores.
a chore. Yeah, I remember chores. I still have them.
Right? You just don't get paid for them.
You become an adult. I never got
You
paid.
guys got
for
paid to do chores?
No, I never did. All my
Not
friends,
once.
I had a friend that got paid $15 a week for chores. What the fuck?
Bullshit. I
God.
had 2 paper routes by the time I was 11.
Literally, I was like, my friend gets paid $15 a week, and my aunt and uncle were like, well, we allow you to live here. And I was like, yeah, that's fair enough.
You fucking got me there.
My parents are like, you're alive. You're welcome. Did you like that cheeseburger last night? Shut the fuck up.
I didn't ask to exist.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was your decision.
That was your fault. Now pay me.
I was
Pay me to live.
I was happy just hanging there doing nothing.
I was cool not existing because I didn't know existence was an option, so I was rad. And then you guys just yanked me out of the void and
Existence is
forced.
pain, Mr. Mystics, look at me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel disappointed this year by E3, but I am glad to see. Like,
there was
like I thought they killed it with Smash Brothers. Like,
That looks fucking.
every fucking fighter from the history of Smash Brothers, like
Yeah, the
every
fact they're
single
like-
one ever.
everyone's like, "What is it? Is it a port or is it a sequel?" And it's like, it's whatever you want it to be. Everybody's here.
It's a classic.
It sounds
Yeah.
weird. A lot of people are hating on it, but my favorite part of that whole trailer was that for Zelda's design, they're using her design from A Link Between Worlds. Which is,
yeah. Well, I
it's-
thought it was cool because
it's one of my
shit.
it's one of my favorite Zelda games, A Link Between Worlds, and I feel because it's on the 3DS, it doesn't get a lot of attention.
I like that they put in 3 different links to play as.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, there's that picture I shared of. It's that Vince McMahon reaction picture where he has all the different faces, and then it's like, one Zelda, one this, one Ganondorf, 3 Links, and he's like, oh.
Yeah. The
Yeah, Smash killed it for me. That was a good
Smash was good. Mario Party about goddamn time. Like I was more like, my other people were like, woo, and I'd be
Hopefully
like,
it's
what
not shitty, because Mario Party 7 on the GameCube was the last really fun one.
So here's my thought. Okay, here's what I think Nintendo really fucked up on.
The Wii.
No.
Period.
We had good games.
When they released the
There was,
Switch,
like, 10.
they released
Like 10.
they released the 1-2 Switch as their like console like launch. They're like, this is
They should have
this
done
is
Mario
what,
Party.
Yeah, they should have just said fuck it and done Mario
'Cause-
Party. In fact, they could have just removed all of the people and then just done Mario animations and then called it Mario Party.
That would have been
Switch.
good.
Because, like, can you imagine? Have you guys seen the guy who like milks the cow?
Yeah.
Like that's my.
I played-
It's like have him do, or like I think it's like when he rolls the ball. He have him do that, but like be Mario and be like, Mamma mia!
Horrifying.
Oh, it's the balls! How many balls does there?
Luigi, let's
One
go!
little German there for a second. How many balls are in there?
I played 1-2 Switch at a buddy's house, and then I looked at him and I was like, you spent $60 on this? And
I
then
will.
he looked at me with sadness in his eyes, and he's like, I spent $60 on this.
It was only $50 game. Who fucked him?
I don't know.
$15. I've made a price in my head where it's like, okay, how much will I pay for this? When it becomes $15 at GameStop, then I'll pay for it.
Then you'll buy it. You'll play it for like an hour.
No.
I'm never playing this again. But $15.
Well, it was great. Like I sat down and played it with my family. It was actually really funny. This actually shouldn't be funny, but it was funny playing. My dad has MS.
Wow,
he's like
That's not
he's
funny.
got the controller and he's like sitting here with the like controller and he's trying to push the buttons and I'm like, push the buttons, Dad. He goes, we're like trying to milk the cow and he goes, I can't push the buttons. It just doesn't work. Because
his muscles are deteriorating and it's gonna kill him someday.
Well,
that's why it's funny.
So I talked to Dad. Here's the thing. Okay, so my dad has the lowest form of MS.
Oh, MS killed my granddad.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I feel you on this.
So he has the lowest form. He said, I asked him like when I was young. I said, Dad, like are you going to die? And he goes,
yes.
He goes, someday I'll die. He goes, but it will never be from MS, but it will probably be from symptoms of MS.
It's the same thing.
Well, it's more like a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon kills you. So like it's like okay, so he has trouble with this, which causes this symptom, which then causes this to kill you.
So like he needs to turn the wheel of his car, but his arm won't move, and then he crashes into a brick wall.
No, I hope not that.
Well, not just as an example.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky, but he's pretty lucky with the degree, but he's like sitting here going, I can't push the fucking buttons.
I just can't do it.
It's like I just can't do it.
My buddy, one of my friends who got a Switch like right out the gate, he the two Sonic games for the Switch, Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces.
Oh.
I will say to you, both of those games are absolute fucking trash.
Oh, Sonic Mania is great. Sonic Forces is not.
Sonic Mania was fun. It was like, oh god, look at it. It's there. Look, it's Sonic.
It was
great.
It was classic Sonic again.
But what I didn't like about it is he finished the entire game in less than a day.
Oh yeah, it's really short.
How much did you pay for it?
Like between $15 and $40. I don't remember, somewhere in that range.
It was
15 is like worth it.
$15 to $40.
It was like 20. It
was like 20, 25.
Unless there was like a collector's edition you could get.
20's value. To beat it for a couple hours, 20's not bad.
That's pretty decent. But Sonic Forces, he paid, I think, what was it, like $40 or $50 for Sonic Forces.
I
had a friend buy it brand new for me, and it cost her
hot garbage.
$60.
Yeah.
She bought it for me for Christmas, and then I sat there with her when I was hanging out at her house, and I played it for like an hour and a half, and I was like, God, this game's fucking garbage. She's like, you don't like it? And she had bought me the gift, so I just looked at her, and I was like, oh, no, I love it. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. And then I told her, I was like, I'm going to take it home. I'm going to play it all the time. And I love her to death. And I took the game home, and just because she bought it for me, I beat the game, but I haven't touched it since.
You don't even get to play as Sonic. You get to play as Trash Bag the Turd Boy. You make your own fucking garbage speedster.
I was like, I did not need a Sonic fanfiction on the Switch.
This doesn't need to be. You can search any word, the Hedgehog. And
oh God, don't do it. Don't do it.
There is Dirt the Hedgehog.
Don't do it.
I've fucking seen it.
I have been on the dark side of the Sonic fandom.
Yeah, haven't we all?
I just innocently go into Google, type in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, because I wanted to go on Amazon and buy a copy. Well,
yeah.
I didn't type in Amazon.
Go to Amazon, never do Google.
Yeah,
You're a fucking madman.
I was like, oh, what is this? Click on one of the links. Oh, dear God.
Okay, so something that pisses me off about the Sonic fandom is they made it so you can't Google the word Knuckles, like human Knuckles, without a picture of Knuckles, the echidna showing up. And that makes me so fucking angry. But there was something in Sonic Mania that made me smile. There's a mode called Knuckles and Knuckles mode. Mm-hmm. And when you turn it on, it says knock knock, it's Knuckles and Knuckles mode.
Yeah.
And that was the only part of the game that gave me legitimate joy.
Oh man.
Because you know the Nuck Nuck It's Knuckles meme?
No.
Yeah.
Holy fuckles, it's Knuckles?
Yeah.
No.
I've never seen any of that shit.
Holy fuckles, it's
I
Knuckles
don't surf the internet very much.
The worst thing to come from Sonic was Ugandan Knuckles. I'll just say that.
Do you know the way?
Yeah, my nephew just kept saying that to me.
Do you know the way?
Like he
followed the way I spit on you.
He kept saying that, and I was like, I was like, what are you?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? And he's like, do you know the way? And I'm like, I don't. And my sister just kind of like gave, and then shoved his face away, like, no way.
Shut the fuck up. Like, this is why I don't like you, you creepy little bastard.
We all love Gabe. It was
funny.
Gabe is
like
Gabe is a national treasure, that kid. He's the one who, like, okay, so this is when I was a kid, or when I was a kid. Shit, tired. When I went to Hawaii to go visit them the first time, I was like, Gabe was like busy making shit. Like, that's what he does. He just makes shit out of shit.
That's cool.
And I come out of the bathroom, and he whips a paper plate at my face. It just goes ping. And I look down, and it's got the Captain America symbol drawn on it. He runs up, grabs
It's
it,
fucking
jumps
awesome.
back, whips it at me again. And I'm just like, that's cool.
Look at him go.
Like,
I
this
love
kid
it
is
that your
awesome.
phone is all memes.
Yeah.
I just look at it, I was like, all memes. Fantastic.
That's it. Dude, I have a meme horde that would rival your fucking existence.
Oh my god. So you just save memes?
Yeah, dude.
He's gonna go like a day without memes, and he's like, I gotta get my phone.
I gotta
Dude,
get my meme on.
it's gotten to the point where, like, 9gag can't sate my meme lust, so I'm on fucking 4chan combing forums for
Oh, 4chan,
memes.
Lord.
Yeah.
You really need memes.
Yeah. Dude, it's fucking horrible.
4chan gets pretty.
It gets fucking hairy, dude. But you find some
Literally.
gems. It's fucking worth it. It's totally worth it. I've never been out memed, not once.
I don't know. My newest favorite, I saw a meme the other day, and I don't know why it made me laugh as much as it did, but I used to watch the show Chowder. I think it's a hidden gem. It's hilarious.
You take the moon.
Yes.
It's pretty funny. I watched like 5 minutes of it one time. I was like, why have I not been watching this all the time?
So there's this meme, and
I
it's
think I posted it on Facebook, actually.
I forget his name, but
Mongdal.
Mongdal. It's Mongdal, and somebody photoshopped him behind the literal moon, and it just says, "You take the moon and you take them." Yeah.
What is it?
You take the moon and you take the moon. Got it.
It's
Kill
him.
me.
It's him taking the moon, guys. Let him go.
He's taking it.
That's an actual screen capture.
I love
too.
just
That's a face that he made.
people think the early seasons of SpongeBob have dirty references.
Dude, Chowder. SpongeBob has nothing on.
There were
Chowder.
so many disgusting references in there, but the way they did it, they got past censors and stuff. But I was older when I watched it, and I was like,
This
"Good lord, this is a children's show."
My favorite quote from Chowder is Mongdal's talking to Chowder, and Chowder says, "Why is she so angry at you, Mom?" And he's like, "Well, Chowder, you see, women have these things called expectations."
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, "Holy fucking shit!" Oh my god! Or the time they ran out of money for animation,
Yeah.
and it was just the fucking voice actors doing a car wash.
There was one of my favorite
It's
episodes.
ridiculous.
I didn't watch it when it first aired. The first episode I caught, it was Schnitzel, and he's lifting the world's heaviest object. And he gets like all the way to the end, and he's about to break the world record. And then Chowder gets done eating the banana, and he's like, "Oh man, that banana was delicious and filling." And he just throws the peel, and then Schnitzel slips on it, and then he ends up falling backwards, and the stone ends up flying into the negative numbers, so he didn't break the record, and he freaks out. And I laughed way too hard.
Or that one episode where Schnitzel calms down enough to where you can actually fucking understand him.
Yeah. Little moments like that are hilarious.
He's like, "I'm so calm." Yeah. He's just got this chocolatey smooth voice instead
He
of
does.
screaming Rada over and over again.
Oh man, I loved like old school Cartoon Network. There's-
Flapjack was fucked up.
I never
I
got
didn't
into
watch a lot of
Flapjack.
Flapjack.
I
It is
tried, I just couldn't
weird.
get into it. Camp Lazlo was another one.
Oh,
a lot
fuck
of
you.
people don't remember.
The only thing I remember from that show is the fucking, like, the head counselor coming in and screaming in Edward's face, "What are you looking at, you sorry sack of beaver duck?" It's like, what the fuck?
That was my favorite.
What does that mean?
You sack of beaver duck.
This is a platypus.
Oh, shoot.
Platypi are fucking ridiculous.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Drizzt Memes Hall of Fame opening soon. You should have like a website that you developed that is
Modern
specifically
memes.
dedicated to memes and just doing like the best meme you can every day and being like, can I top this meme?
I do not create memes. I only accumulate
I know, but I'm
memes.
saying like just throw out your favorite meme a day.
Hey guys, look, it's my favorite meme. Look at it go.
Hey guys, look, another meme. Just a meme blog.
blog of memes.
I have that on Tumblr.
No, because
Do you really?
Yeah, I run a meme blog.
You have a meme blog?
Yeah.
it's exactly how memes work, though. As soon as he shares, this is the funniest meme I've ever seen, like 2 minutes later, God damn it, I found a funnier one.
It's ridiculous.
Do you need to email me your meme blog so then I can share it?
I'd
on
rather
here.
not.
You don't want to share your meme blog?
No.
I want to see your meme blog.
I will give you my personal meme blog, but I would like it if you didn't share it with our followers. That'd be very sweet.
Why not?
Because it's me being trash fucking garbage on Tumblr.com.
Oh, okay.
That is not my username, by the way.
It is.
No, trash fucking garbage is not my username on Tumblr. That does happen to be my brother's fucking summoner name on League of Legends, though.
Yeah. God, I wish I was.
Did you play League with my brother?
No, I started playing again, but I ended up selling that laptop because I'm getting I've been talking to you guys about maybe getting a gaming
I'm
laptop.
talking about it.
Well,
That thing's still on sale, my dude.
HP Omens
Those are good. Those
are having a surplus right now because the Intel 8th gens are getting ready to come out,
Oh, so they're just fucking
and
using
so
up their
they're
stock.
liquidating the bunch. And Best Buy has $1,200 Omens on sale for like $839.
Hot fuck, dude.
It's like $839 or $899. It's $400 off, and I'm getting paid. And this is my overtime check. And technically, this month we're getting paid 3 times, so I have a free check that's bill free. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm going to get me an Omen on Friday."
Hell.
And then I was like showing my buddy, and he's like, "It's that cheap?" And I'm yeah, and he's like, "I guess I'm getting an Omen too." And my other buddy's like, "I need a new laptop. I might get an Omen."
Fuck, dude, let's make a day of it.
And I was like, if they only have 2 left, you realize we got to play Mortal Kombat in the middle of Best Buy for this computer.
Dude, I'll jack some of the chops for a bitchin' gaming laptop.
Right?
No question.
I really like just like a laptop that's powerful enough to do some editing.
I have a question for you guys. I like, it's about grandmas.
Okay.
Just hear me out. How comfortable are you, like, just speaking to your grandma like you would speak to your friends?
Oh God, no.
Oh no!
She wouldn't
way.
understand anything I said.
Okay.
My grandma is the really nice, like God-fearing, church-going old lady, so there's no fucking way.
My grandmother is a wonderful woman. I love her to the end of the earth. She is also the only human being I fear the most on this planet. More so than my fucking wall of meat of a father. You've seen my dad, so you know what I'm talking about. But
Like they call him a wall of meat.
I fear the shit out of my grandma, but I also love the shit out of her. And one day I was with my mother. I hadn't slept yet. I do that a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't sleep very much. It's kind of a thing I do. But my grandma was at the gas station that me and my mother were acquiring some liquid energy at. And my grandma's walking up to us and she's smiling. So without thinking, I raise a hand and go, "What's up, motherfucker?" And instead of yelling or getting angry, my grandmother laughs and gives me a hug. But before she can do that, both my mother and my girlfriend slap me on the chest because you don't call your grandmother a motherfucker.
What's up, motherfucker? What's up, motherfucker? I would not say that to my grandma.
I mean, me and my grandma are super cool.
I would never. I'd be like,
Right.
"What's up, super beautiful, amazing lady?"
No, but like,
Okay, grandma.
I'm still trying. I'm debating on whether or not to like go into what I used to do on here because I don't know, like legality speaking, I should.
I don't know.
Well,
It's up to you, man.
I used to live in California doing things.
Okay.
Yeah, those things are things that you can't do here, but you could do there. So I was doing those, and wink, wink, gray area. Anyway, my mother, she would call me every Sunday on the dot at 12 p.m. because she knew that I would answer the phone, be coherent. And she's like, "Hey, I'm at lunch with your Uncle Tim and your grandma. Would you like to talk to your grandma?" I'm like, "Absolutely love to talk to my grandmother. I'm feeling great today. I would like to know how she is. You know, as a grandson, I would like to know because I heard she cried her fucking eyes out when I moved to 2,000 miles away from home. And
Dick.
right, I felt so fucking terrible. And I answer the phone, and all I hear is my grandmother's excited voice, a little too loud for a cell phone. And in a public place, she said, "How's Nana's little pothead?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm doing awesome, Grandma. How are you?"
shit.
There she blows.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Grandma.
You imagine being next to the guy.
Comedy gold.
Yeah, as soon as that happens, I'd be like, whoa, shit, bro.
I was at home alone, so it was.
No,
Totally
I
fine.
thought you were talking about you were in public, man.
No, but my grandmother was in public with my mother and her brother.
Okay, yeah, okay.
At a restaurant. She said that far too loud for public.
Oh man, that's funny.
It's pretty great.
Everyone just,
It's pretty good. You're like,
everyone just stares at him all of a sudden, and then she just goes, "My grandson smokes pot."
It's pretty great. He's a wonderful child. Here's his phone number.
Here's where to find him.
No one knew where to find me. I'm serious.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, one of my roommates, he was ex-military, so he was really big on no one knowing where the fuck we were.
Oh, well, that's cool.
He was paranoid, so the only person who knew exactly where I was my mother, and everyone else knew approximately where I was. They knew what mountain I lived on, and that's pretty much it.
What did you do in California again?
I was a
what
farmhand.
Oh, you're a farmhand.
Yeah.
You didn't I thought you were studying something.
I was.
What were you studying?
Cannabis.
Oh, I thought you were doing computers or something.
No.
You know what? That might have just been what your mom told me.
That's probably, yeah. That's probably what my mom told you.
She's probably like, "I'm not telling anyone he's studying."
I was in research and development for our topicals company. I would test the products.
Okay.
So we had lotions, soaps, and shampoos.
Oh.
Shit. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But I was also a farmhand for my buddy who he sold it to other patients and dispensaries.
Yeah, actually, a friend of mine, he moved to Colorado for maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. But he was.
Colorado. Shit.
He went to learn how to he got involved in something where basically you would farm and grow your own stuff, and they would give you the equipment, and then eventually you would buy the equipment off.
Yeah, it's farm subsidy.
Yeah, and he lasted probably. He was
Dude,
he's not a fan of working though.
I love plants.
Or he used to not be, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, I love plants. My buddy, he had a green torso. This man could grow a plant. Our biggest one was 8.5 feet tall. Her name was Bertha, and she had bark.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Bark?
It was a tree.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I might start a personal blog talking about my life, but until then, I'm going to use ambiguous terms like I did at the beginning of this.
Like a tree. And Grandma's little pothead.
Yeah.
Or Nana's little pothead.
Well, there's that was just assumption.
Yeah. You didn't hear shit.
You heard nothing.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. It's not like I could get in trouble for it. That was 2.5 years ago, and what I was doing was completely legal.
Yeah, in that area. Everything's
I
legal right here.
Let me
Everything's legal right here.
Let me explain.
The opposite of green.
I do not do that anymore.
Unless we're talking about money.
Because
and then it's totally green.
Because I live in a state where you can't do that.
It's green as fuck.
What the fuck does that mean?
Green.
Green as fuck? What the hell, Jay?
I said green as fuck.
Oh, I thought you said green is fuck. I'm like,
green as fuck. Fuck.
Moving on. We love our grandmas. We hope they see this and know.
My grandma won't watch it, but I love you, Grandma.
She'd probably be upset with the language, yes? That sucks.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they watch anymore. I remember them raging. I was over there one time. I used to go visit my sister's dad.
Yeah.
Who, I mean, he's not my biological dad, but when I was a kid, he was like, this is my son. I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, thanks, bonus dad.
Yeah. So, well, because I don't know my dad, but I used to go to my grandparents, and my grandpa would pick us up, and then we'd go there and see my dad and everything. One time we were all watching Larry the Cable Guy. I'm not a huge fan, but he was doing this Christmas special, and it was actually pretty funny. I was laughing. I was like, wow, this is Larry the Cable Guy never makes me laugh. And he did 2 little bits in Larry the Cable Guy that they weren't anti-religion, because he's actually a religious dude. He was just poking fun at religion and Jesus, and I was laughing so hard my sides hurt, and my grandpa, who's a church-fearing man, freaked out and started cursing at the TV. This is the last goddamn time I let this comedian in my house, thinking I'm gonna watch some Larry the Cable Guy and have a couple laughs, making fun of Jesus in my church. Grandpa, you can't take a joke. He's a religious guy. He goes to church. Larry the Cable Guy's religious. He's just if you can't poke fun at your own religion, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta make fun of yourself, man.
I still don't know. So I have a dream.
You can poke fun at
What's your
anything.
I want to open up a grilled cheese shop.
Like cheesers and regular show.
Like all you sell is grilled cheeses.
Like cheese.
So you have like a.
I love regular show.
It's just a thing. But anyways, so it would essentially be like you would have like an a la carte bar where you could add anything you want into your grilled cheese. You want some ham or some roast beef or some
You should contact Cartoon Network. And
but I want
you can like buy the rights for cheesers off of them.
Well, no. See, here's what I want to call it: grilled cheeses. And then what I want to do is
That's even better.
I want to do a butter thing that has like it puts like a print of Jesus in butter. So when you grill it, Jesus shows up. Even the computer agrees.
Yeah, that was some
but like it would just have like Jesus on your grilled cheese sandwich, like.
Or it's just a print of the Buddy Christ.
Yeah.
That reminds me of.
I'm like, but man, people would be pissed.
Yeah.
The first time I went to AI, somebody cosplayed Jesus, and I couldn't help myself. I went up to him and I was like, "Jesus Christ, your costume is awesome!" And he just looked at me and he's like, "Thanks, man."
I raved with that Jesus.
Dude, that dude's awesome. He goes every year.
I raved with him. Well.
He had my second favorite cosplay that year. My first favorite, I was going around looking at all the cosplays. Some dude literally came wearing a cardboard box and then he wrote Gundam on it.
I remember that because I don't know if you were in my general vicinity, but I was with Carter Beals.
Oh no, I wasn't.
And I looked at Carter, and he looked at me, and I can't remember which of us yelled this because I was full of anxiety. One of us we both slapped each other on the chest, and he or I yelled, "Look! It's a Gundam!"
So Christopher Goodrich says, "Let's start a Drizzt petition for a cameo in Beerfest spinoff Podfest." And then he also says, "Shh, I won't tell."
Chris,
oh, you're a traitor.
Chris, first of all, never change.
Never change.
Secondly, the second message was not needed.
He wants you.
It was unnecessary, but I believe in your anonymity and the fact that you won't tell anyone that I may or may not have been involved in stuff like that, as I did or did not substantiate previously.
We believe in you. Hey, also, Chris, thank you so much for last week putting up with our fucking horrible audio.
Thank you. Yeah, that was...
Next time, though, if it sounds shitty, you gotta tell us if it sounds shitty.
We would love to, like, remedy the situation.
You're our man.
Yeah, you're here
tell us
every fucking
You're the guy on point.
that it sounds shitty, because it sounded...
Didn't
soup's shitty. Like last week's was so bad.
Yeah,
it was echoed.
So.
It's echoed. So the big problem is like all one mic just has to get a little out of sync from the other mic, and then it just sounds doubled over. And there's nothing you can do about it. And then yeah, so I didn't touch that one.
Jared, I did get some feedback from some people. Apparently they thought it was goddamn hilarious when.
Oh, they did? Yeah.
They thought that was pretty goddamn funny.
We love you. Okay, so I think we have to we gotta stop here. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Oh, you fucking loser.
But yeah, I know it's fucking jobs, man.
Yeah, I know. It'd be cool like me.
I hate this goddamn uniform. If I could just.
Is that your uniform?
Yeah. But when I'm on the floor,
it's a polo. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a polo and an undershirt.
Khakis.
Look like Jake from State Farm.
He sounds good.
Well, she's a dude, so...
I'm gonna take it.
I'll take it.
I can't do anything about that one.
What are you wearing, Jake?
Fucking Jake from State Farm.
In his head, he's like, God damn you, Nate.
Fuck, he's right.
He's right. They say I look like Bruce the Boss at Westside because he wears a red polo all the time. So I came in one time, they're like, "Hey, Bruce," and everyone thinks I'm his son whenever they see me. Like, they're always like, "You Bruce's boy?" We had a prank we were going to set up, and it never worked out. But what we were going to do, I'll tell this last story.
Okay. I have a comment after it. But...
I was going to just say, "Yeah, I am Bruce's son. I'm his son, Hank." Because they said if they had ever had another kid, it would be Hank Blankenfeld. So I'm like, and so then, I'm Hank Blankenfeld. And then I just look forward to the moment that, like, you know, someone will walk up and be like, "Bruce, I met your son, Hank. He's so nice." And then watch Bruce be like, "What the fuck?
Hank doesn't exist."
Who's Hank?
But in terms of like how you look, I would say you look like Jack Black, who cut his hair, gave up on music, ruined his eyesight, and you know, just kind of fell into his life.
Waiting
I
tables.
love Jack Black.
And doing podcasts.
Doing podcasts with 2 other weirdos
Yeah.
in this hometown.
Yeah, that's right.
I love Jack Black.
He was in the new Gorillaz music video, and it brought me nothing but joy.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen that.
it's really
It's called
good.
Humility, and
It's really good.
delightful.
Okay,
Is
guys,
that-
check out Humility.
Is that one of the guys from the Green Crew from Powerpuff Girls? Or is it supposed to be like Murdoch's son? At the end, palling around with Noodle. Who the fuck is
Oh,
that guy?
I don't remember.
Anyway, we're gonna
sorry.
end here, guys. Remember, you can catch us live every Wednesday around noonish. If we're not on, feel free to hit us up at Twitter or Facebook and check out. We'll have like announcements and stuff, but if you follow us there, it'll make things a lot easier for you. Or if you just want to download us, put us in your pocket, you can download us on Castbox, the Castbox app. I'm not gonna say it.
Put a
You're
little nerdy
wincing.
in your pocket.
I fucking see you wincing. Put a little nerdy in your pocket.
Kill the feed. Fuck it. See you guys next week. Bye.
Anyways,
Fuck
check
you.
us out, guys,
I'm
next
out.
week. I'll see you.
Later.
I don't know how to stop this train before you leave.
Yeah.